Welcome to this Yoga Nidra practice for cultivating inner safety. Start out now by making sure you have a safe and comfortable place in your home or wherever you are to experience this practice. You're welcome to get a blanket or a pillow or a favorite teddy bear or pet to cuddle or human to cuddle, so that you can feel as snugly and safe in your external space as possible. Please also make sure to turn off any distractions, anything that rings or dings like a phone or a computer, because actually when we hear those notices all day long, it takes us out of a feeling of safety. It makes us think that something has to be done. So please give yourself this time just for you. Once you've finished that, go ahead and lie down or sit up if you'd prefer. Arrange your body in a comfortable position and know that you can change your position at any time, rolling over, sitting up, or adjusting in any way that feels supportive and nourishing for you. After you adjust your body, let your entire being start to settle into that surface you're resting upon. Feeling that entire plane of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Feeling the safety of how you are being held. Feeling how the body continues to settle down into that surface like a waterfall of sensation down. Feel how the air is holding you. Feel how this practice is holding you, a safe space of nurturing and comfort. How even if we can't change what's happening in the outside world, we can change our internal experience. So come into this practice with the real intention to connect with the peace that always lives inside of you. Feel this intention to grow your connection with consciousness, the peace that is your true nature at the center of your being. It's always been here. Will always be here. As you're doing this, draw in any other thoughts that support you in feeling really nurtured. Perhaps the love or safety of any relationships that really feed you. Perhaps the kindness shared between you and others or animals. Drawing in anything that supports your external safety as an initial support to diving into internal safety. Maybe feeling that you have enough food, you're in a safe home, anything else that comes up. As you do this, notice how a sense of abundance may start to arise. That even if we don't have everything we need in life, we do have many things. So feel yourself opening to this, all of the blessings that are here. Feel the opportunity to practice meditation as a blessing. An invitation to come home to your true nature, the place you've never left. Turning your attention now inwards, feeling love as attention and attention as love. Feel how as your attention moves through your physical body, that the love you place on each area of the body is a gift. Even if a certain part of the body is feeling tension or pain or some discomfort or holding on to stress, that your attention is that offering of love. That which can be held can be processed. That which can be processed can be healed. So start by feeling the mouth, the two lips, the teeth, the tongue, observing any sense of taste present. Bringing in any tastes that feel nurturing for your body. Taste of something you love to eat, or a taste of something that someone you love cooks for you, or something from a favorite place in nature, favorite place you travel to, or home. Letting that sense of taste evoke a sense of safety that even if it isn't here now, you can experience the joy, the nourishment it brings you. Bringing your attention up to the ears. Feeling the outside architecture of the ears, the inner ears. Feeling sound as pure vibration. Tuning to obvious sounds, more subtle sounds. Opening up. If there are any sounds you love to hear, opening up to these, feeling them arriving at the body. Perhaps the sound of nature, bird song, or the ocean, or gentle breeze rustling the leaves of trees. Maybe it's a sound of someone's voice that you love, or a song you love. Feeling the nose now and smell. Opening up to smells. Even if you're not physically smelling them, noticing how you can create the internal experience of that smell. Thinking of a favorite flower. Evoking the smell just through the remembrance. Smell of homemade apple pie. Smell of the air after rain, forest, beach. Smell of your home. Smell of someone you love. Feeling smell as a form of intuition. Feeling the eyelids gently touching each other. Feeling your way back from the eyelids into the eyes, behind the eyes. You notice that even if the eyes are closed, noticing how there may be an image of the space around you or something else. Noticing how you can sense and visualize what is around you even though the eyes are closed. Noticing the safety that comes when we feel we can see things clearly. Evoke an image of being able to see clearly. Perhaps a time or place where you felt you could really see with intuition, with honesty, with insight. Back into the brain now. Let your brain receive this meditation as an invitation to find the safest thing anyone can experience. The peace and silence of meditation. Feeling your way back into the brain, as you really invite the brain to relax, to be at peace. Feeling down through the neck and throat, relaxing the thorax. Feeling the safety of hearing words designed, given selflessly for you to experience peace, to nurture you. Feeling down into the shoulders, the arms, things that hold up so much. Take this time to let yourself put everything down. The safety of knowing that in this moment you are invited to just be exactly who you are. Nothing to do, no one to be. This is your time to rest. Feeling your way down into the abdomen, the lower back. Noticing any feeling of fullness or hunger. And evoking a feeling of being full of everything you need to do your work, the power that comes when you feel as if everything you need is just floating around you and you just have to grasp onto it, make it your own. Feeling down through the hips, the pelvis, the center of your creation energy, and feeling the way your body feels when you listen to what wants to be created through you and the way only you can do it. Listen now for a moment. Let this part of you feel felt and heard. Feeling down through the legs, to the ankles, the feet. Feeling the soles of the feet and all of the toes. Letting all parts of the body become a part of the whole. Feel the safety of being able to welcome yourself in this moment, just as you are. Giving yourself all the freedom to not have to be anyone else other than precisely who you are. Feel as if you're giving that generous gift to every cell of your being. Feel the safety that comes from being held, cherished, honored for just who you are. Let that love lead you back into a feeling, self-awareness. You're aware of your body, aware of your breath, aware of your mind, and yet also aware of the peace just behind the moment. Now bringing your attention to the flow of the breath. Feeling how the breath has the power to calm and nurture the body and mind. Feel how the spinal column is the central channel of the nervous system and also of our energy. So feel the breath flowing up and down your spine, starting the breath at the base of the spine and breathing up your spine. Giving yourself the safety of acknowledging that stress does exist in the world, but that you are giving yourself this breath as a commitment to your health, your wellness, your peace of mind. Taking several really deep breaths up and down the spine. Deep inhales, and as you exhale, try to make the exhalation even 1 or 2 seconds longer than the inhale. Really letting go of having to hold absolutely anything. Each exhale, really letting yourself continue to settle in to this invitation. Abiding in consciousness, abiding in peace, and letting your breath guide you into a direct experience of that peace. Feeling as if you're surrounded by an ocean of air. And now that wave from that ocean of air rises up through the spine. Each exhale, it melts down through the whole body. And several more of these. Now, as you breathe, feel as if each inhale invites you into the opportunity to draw in whatever your body needs. Each exhale, feel as if you're breathing that out into the world around you, creating the frequency, the conditions for it to be real. Perhaps it already is real and you just have to lift your head and see it clearly. Now, bringing your attention to the mind, knowing how, just like a small child that wants attention or love or a hug or a snuggle, the mind is just like this. So for a moment, step back and ask yourself the question, what part of my mind wants to be felt or seen or heard? Is it an emotion? Is it a thought? Is it a body sensation? Is it a memory? What is taking me out of the feeling of safety? Knowing you're in a safe space now. Let your mind drop in. Just notice it as an object in your attention. You're abiding in this piece of consciousness, but you're observing what's here in the foreground. Taking a moment to ask, what does this want? What does it need? Does it need to feel safe? To feel calm and seen? And then just as you were giving yourself those long, deep breaths, give your mind that thought, that emotion, that feeling. Give it what it needs, as if you're feeding it through the breath, drawing in whatever you need, as if everything you need is floating all around you and you just have to grasp it. So feel as if you're breathing it in, drawing in, creating the conditions for it to be true, felt as a direct experience. Several of these. feeding your mind the medicine, the thought forms that nourish it, that elevate it. Invite it into a higher vibratory field. Go back and check in on that part of you that might have felt unseen, like it was talking to you, wanting some love or attention, wanting an action to be taken. And then once again, nourish it with that it's asking for, breathing it in, feeling the safety of giving yourself what is needed, of not cutting yourself off from what is nourishing you, feeding you, bringing you peace. Feeling your safety, your health, your wellness as the most important thing. Asking yourself the question, is there anything in my external world, some action that may need to be taken or something that may need to be said that would support me in feeling an internal sense of safety? Maybe it's a food, maybe it's a song you'd like to hear. What is it? Give yourself permission to make safe and loving choices that nurture your body and mind. Healthy choices. Noticing how the body and mind trust you when they feel, felt, and seen and heard. Take a moment to give yourself all the love you need, all the love that you may be seeking out in the world. Turn around and give yourself that love, knowing you are deserving of this love. Feeling love emanating out from the heart in all directions, shining like the sun that's rays can reach any place of darkness inside of you. Feeling as if every cell of your body is enveloped in the most loving light. Love and light. It has the power to transcend anything less than it and transmute it into quintessence. Feel this elevating your vibration, elevating what you attract, what you put out into the world, elevating the mind so you can connect fully with consciousness. Let yourself settle back now into that deep experience of inner peace, the safest place, consciousness. Timeless and vast, something that needs nothing. It's inherently perfect, full and yet empty. Feel it flooding in, how it holds you always. Rest in this safety, the safety of consciousness, safety of being connected to your true nature, the part of you that is always healthy, whole, and complete, exactly as you are. The more you grow your cognizant connection with this experience of inner peace, the more you will be able to feel safe in your external world as well. Let this knowing slowly begin to bring you back into the waking state, knowing you can always return to your meditation practice. It's always here for you. You can always return to consciousness, even if you're out, standing in a grocery store line. Drop back into peace. Let it flood the whole scene. If you're in bed in the morning, waking up, thinking about the day, drop back into peace. Let it flow forth. Let it become your waking state as well. As you're falling asleep at night, letting sleep come to get you, feeling safe to melt into deep, deep, deep experiences of consciousness. Nurture you in millions of subtle ways. Give yourself to this. Let yourself be truly held in your true nature. Changing sensations on a backdrop of unchanging awareness. Make a very sincere, heartfelt intention to stay connected to this, letting all your thoughts, words, and deeds arise as an expression of this. Bridging the inner experience of safety with the outer world and letting it be a sanctuary for all who experience your presence. The welcoming embrace of a soul that sincerely cares. Feel that you are cared for and loved. Sending you all my love now. Praying for your health, safety, and well-being. Namaste.